Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud families and friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduating class of 2023. I'm humbled to be able to speak at this year's graduation ceremony. I must confess that I've changed this speech over 50 times before today's occasion, so let us all get ready for draft version 51, the real graduation speech. Before starting, however, I would like to dedicate my special day to my grandmother and dog, losing both during my first few months at Hult. I hope I have made them proud. Our journey started at program immersion, and I remember entering campus for the first time not knowing what to expect. Welcome to Hult. Your first team task is to build the highest tower structure using only marshmallows and wooden skewers, with each marshmallow and wooden skewer having a price, and each team having to order the items from Dean Ian and Dean Anders based on a fixed budget. Traditionally, you would think that your deans would be unapproachable and intimidating. But just imagine for a second, on your first day, having both of your deans walking around with pink and white marshmallows in their hands. Those thoughts of fear instantly went out of the window. It felt like McDonald's for marshmallows. Then came our first day of lectures and the lovely feeling of missing attendance for the first time on our My Hult apps. Nevertheless, we embraced each class and had the opportunity to engage with some of the most down-to-earth professors. Analyzing business processes with Professor Alistair Brandon Jones, who in one class literally turned the entire classroom into a restaurant, dressed up as the waiter and mimicked how a restaurant process could potentially fail. Building a marketing plan with Professor David James, giving his live demonstration of a human being eating cat food. Yes, you heard it right, cat food. Financial management and decision-making with Professor Terence Say, where most of us who thought we were experts at Excel quickly realized we were better off saying beginner on our CVs. And finally, sales management with Professor Princewell, where we learned the art of persuading the customer to believe that they may not always be right. And just if you thought Hult was only about learning in the classroom, you are highly mistaken, as most of our learning came from engaging with each other in team meetings. The International in Hult International Business School isn't there just for fun, as we often had 6 people in a team, all from different parts of the world. 2 words, crisis management. A massive shout out to people from my first group to my last. The team environments allowed us to learn a lot about ourselves, about each other's cultural ways of working, and about how to get the best out of a team filled with diversity. We shared many laughs, from learning the 50 states of America in my one group, to getting a private tour of the Four Seasons Hotel Park Lane in another, by convincing management we were high-profile agents. I guess business acumen does come in handy. Finance club, to creativity club, to Chasing Smiles Club, to our incredible football team, to Diwali, to Easter, to Chinese New Year, to Diaspora Day, to a Friday Ramadan event, to Persian New Year. Hult gave us the opportunity to engage in many student club and events and cultural functions, with our ever-helpful student services team supporting us to express our non-academic alter egos. I personally tried to express my creativity side by engaging in canvas painting, and it is now where I would like to formally apologize to all of those students who were in those sessions with me. Let's just say I'm the exact opposite of Leonardo da Vinci. Thank you to Brian at Hult Hut for always greeting us with a smile when we came to you to indulge in stress eating habits. Thank you to our amazing careers team for guiding our professional plans. And thank you to our ever-smiling well-being team for guiding our mental states when we felt the effects of a generous 10 hours of sunlight in London winter. No, trust me, I am not exaggerating. A quick shout out to my MIB 3 class from last year and MIB 1 class from this year. It was a massive privilege to have It was a massive privilege to have been elected to be your HSA, along with my other fellow MIB HSAs, Alec, Toby, Jacob, Brianna, Mary Louise, Alberto, and Boncle. As you remember this year, remember all the incredible people you have met and the diverse networks you have created all around the world. As a famous American businessman, John Davison Rockefeller Sr. once said, "Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great." And this is exactly what each one of us sitting here today has done. Realize that the little child who had a dream of pursuing an overseas master's degree has finally accomplished that goal. If there are a few things that my grandmother's death has taught me, it is to always remember to be in the present moment, to embrace each and every day on this earth, and to thank the ones that you love. So thank you to all the proud families and friends sitting here or watching on the live stream for helping each one of us to achieve our dreams. Thank you to each student and staff member sitting here for being part of this Hult journey. Thank you to my first tutor from South Africa for making it to graduation at such short notice. Thank you to my two wonderful parents for everything they have and continue to do for me. I love you both very much. I wish everyone all the best for the future. And yes, if you are wondering how this speech will end, I will end this speech on a cliche. It is not a goodbye, but a see you later. Once a Hultian, always a Hultian. Thank you.